Are you interested in starting your own interior design business but don't know where to start? Or have you started that business and want to make sure that you have all of those important foundational elements underway? Either way, we're going to dig into those details today. We'll raise a glass while we think tank your business from having more profitability, more creative freedom to definitely more joy. I'm Sandra Funk, and this is Design Sips. Cheers.
Alrighty, Sandra. So we had designers submit their questions around this topic, so let's dive in.
Awesome. Did you see where I almost forgot to open my mouth when I drank the wine? It's really in a special place. Just saying. It's all good. Sometimes you need a little hump day mom juice.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Mom juice. Comment below, are you drinking mom juice?
Yeah. What's in your mom juice cup? Yes.
Okay, so Kristen asks, I love your thought process behind a flat fee pricing model, but I just started my own company and don't have enough historical data to determine my numbers. Do you have suggestions on where to start?
Yes. I want you to walk right over to your laptop, type in interiordesignstandard.com and come see us, because it is too lengthy for me to cover in a Design Sips episode while we drink wine on the internet, but I can walk you through step by step exactly how to outline a flat fee, even if you don't have past projects to rely on. But you gotta come join me in the standard for that one.
Yes, definitely. So Shayna asks, I've been running my own design business for about a year now and would love your input on anything that I might be missing from when I originally set it up to make sure that I'm on the right path.
So for you, we can handle this quick and easy. I wrote this incredible blog post, How to Start an Interior Design Business, and it really will help you understand all of the foundational elements that you need to have in place for your business. I'll go over a few just for those of you who are not into Googling right now and just drinking their mom juice and watching Design Sips. Okay, foundational items, really important. You gotta hire a lawyer, a CPA, and business insurance. I know you don't want to spend that kind of money. Lawyers and accountants are scary, and maybe insurance too, right? But those things are absolutely necessary. They are foundational items. If those things scare you away, maybe you go be somebody's best employee, right? But if you're going to be the entrepreneur, it's your name on the door, then you also need to take the responsibility and have those professional services in place. You also need to register for your business, right? Are you an LLC, this, that, a sole proprietorship, all those things. You're gonna talk to your accountant and your lawyer about which one's right for you. Then you are going to get some sort of bookkeeping into place. Make sure that you have your numbers locked down. Do not run your business out of your home checking account or home credit card. Get a separate checking account, a separate business credit card, and run them completely separately. Then, when the money starts coming in and the business is rocking, you will be able to just review your business credit card and checking account every single month to make sure that you are all square. It won't be all tangled up with your home accounts. What else? Starting a business from scratch. You're gonna need to build a marketing machine, right? It can be referral based, it can be a website, it can be a great big media launch with a PR firm and the whole shebang. Doesn't matter how you do it, you need to be marketing consistently throughout business ownership. So whatever it's gonna look like for you, you need to identify that and then stick with a consistent marketing program. Basically, all of these things, getting all of the rest of this into place, figuring out how you're gonna charge, what you're gonna offer, that's all in a standard traditional business plan. Like really making the big picture plan for every single thing that you're gonna do inside of your business. So again, I know I said I was gonna go over a bunch of it, but I'm sure I left some things out. Go check out our blog post, and I'm sure Sarah is tricky like that. She will be attaching it, inserting it, talking about it somewhere below.
Find it in the description of this video.
I didn't know if it was going to be like a thought bubble coming out of my head. Who knows? Who knows what she'll do? But it'll be there for you. I'm sure of it.
Yes, we like to get crafty. Mm-hmm. And just a reminder, if you're on our YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, if you're here, let's just hang out, shall we?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So someone asked, I've only ever designed for family and friends. I'm definitely passionate about design, but don't know how to get my first real client. Please help.
Okay, I love where you're starting, right? Hone your craft, make sure you've got all you can take a project from 0 to 60. I don't know, all my metaphors are weird today. Anyway, but great that you've started there and that you have the confidence to now want to step into having a client. Before you go nailing that first client, go back a question and get the foundations of your business in place. Set up a lot of the structure, how you're gonna charge, what you're gonna offer, how this is gonna work, da-da-da-da-da. Also, go and really figure out who do you want to serve. So of the family and friends that you've worked with so far, which of them has been the most fun for you? Which of them gives you the most creative spark, et cetera, et cetera. Then you're gonna start to get into which one was more profitable, but you don't have profitability yet when you're working for friends and family. But you really wanna start to identify who you want to serve so that you can start marketing towards who you want to serve. And marketing when you're just starting out can be Christmas cards. It can be being a part of a volunteer organization and mentioning that you are an interior designer to the people you meet. It can be as simple as making sure that your email signature includes that you're an interior designer and has a link to your website so they can check out more. A website can be so simple if you're just starting out. You don't have to get crazy. Just put some of those beautiful finished projects out there. Just make sure your face is involved. Please, people, don't start a business and then not want to show your face. Again, if you don't want to take responsibility for business ownership, go be somebody's absolutely all-star best employee. I think I answered the question.
Yes.
Okay, I got off track though.
Cheers to that.
I blame the wine. Cheers.
And congratulations on this new path you've...
Yeah, amazing. Like to be to the point where you're ready for clients is really, really exciting.
So Kayla asks, I've heard you talk about the standard and know that is something I really need, but as a new business owner, I'm hesitant to make the investment. Am I too young in business for the standard to be applicable?
Well, no, we know for sure. With hundreds of designers already doing the standard, we know that there are so many designers who are just starting out. Over and over again, we hear, I was ready to jump, right? Either I was working for friends and family or I was working for a firm and wanted to be out on my own, whatever it is. I was ready to jump, but I knew I didn't want to fumble for years before like I was doing it right. I want to come out of the gates doing it right. The standard is different when you go through it as a newbie who doesn't have any work experience yet because you're hearing concepts that maybe you haven't even thought of yet, right? Which is great because you're catapulting 10 years ahead right out of the gate. It's also wonderful because you're setting up your business right correctly from the start, like with structure and fees and a great legal design agreement that you will run by your lawyer, but it is vetted and beloved by hundreds of designers in our industry. And it will give you the confidence when you finally do get that ideal client, that client that's maybe a little bit bigger than you think you're ready to handle. If you have the standard in place in your business and you have the business structure right, you will be ready. Like you will be able to pull it off and pull it off in a beautiful, professional, systematic, great client experience kind of way. So at first I didn't think the standard was really for newbies, but the newbies who were unicorns proved to me that it is for them. Does that make any sense? Like,
yes, absolutely.
Pardon me, in the very beginning, we just didn't think it would resonate with new, but it has, and they've proven us wrong. So join us. There's a whole band of designers inside the standard that would also love to work with you, collaborate, encourage. It's really community building as well right now.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, so if you really want to dig in on exactly how to make sure that you've got all the nitty gritty down for starting your design business, go check out my blog post. And I'll see you in the next Design Tips episode.